Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome back to another reaction. So we are finally doing two things that I promised you guys to do, or one of those things I promised to do at the very least. Finally check out a solo by DAESUNG, and I decided to check out Falling Slowly. I know that there's been other songs or a different song that was mentioned. However, I clicked on Falling Slowly and the very first visual that jumped at me looked like it was the beginning of a very heartbreaking K-drama, so I was like, okay, I need to check this one out and then we'll see what happens. Now, the other song is, I feel like I basically kind of promised to check it out, but it has been suggested and requested so many times, and that is Coup d'etat by G-Dragon. I do have an article pulled up that talks about the meaning of the music video. If this is your first time on this channel, pause warning, I do talk quite a bit. Whether it's a good thing or a bad thing, that is, I guess, up to you. But if you're not a fan of reactions like this, then this might be the time to skip this one. And if you want to check out some exclusive reactions, we have a whole bunch of live reactions and obviously 3 episodes of Zip the Song, or 4 episodes actually of Zip the Song that include Big Bang, Twice, Lisa, Rosé. We have some live reactions as well. There's going to be a full list of all of the available reactions to Big Bang under the description of this video or in the pinned comment of this video. So if you're interested, check it out. And with that being said, we are starting off with Coup d'etat by G-Dragon. Oh, that's a sample. Yeah, I know that one. Oh. Wait, this part sounds familiar. I think I've heard like a snippet of the song somewhere. Oh my. I mean, holy shit. Oh my god. Holy shit. Wait. Did you see that fucking skull looking face on the apple? Seeing apples and trees honestly gives me vibes of like Adam and Eve and like sins and, you know, some biblical shit. To be honest, that's just my first association, even though that's probably not much to do with that. However, I am looking at an article that is basically kind of like giving some meaning to the song just to help me out a little bit. And coup d'etat basically is kind of like, the meaning is it's a stroke or blow of state or something like that. And the way G-Dragon is doing it is he's like saying, this is my coup d'etat, this is me overthrowing the government, but the government is more likely like the industry that I am overthrowing, as my words and my lyrics and my work itself goes like a boomerang from mouth to mouth. So it's like, whether you want it or not, the people are speaking and they're speaking my lyrics. So I am overthrowing the industry, basically, is how I'll take it at the very least. And you have people that are like trying to get in, like shadows in a way, or maybe like people that are basically trying to force him out. But he says, with my one song, you have to quit your company. So I could say something that is going to be very truthful, and it's going to absolutely, or I could say something that would basically end your entire fucking career, which, you know, makes me think of, you know, instances where like rappers beefing, for example, and some wild shit can be said. He also says, I earn money with my teeth, which makes me think of the expression, put your money where your mouth is, in a way. And he always does, because his teeth, he basically is spitting bars, and those are bars of gold. That's is that the intention? I'm not sure, but anyway, that was really, really cool too. I'm a gorilla that steals girls' hearts. I'm not sure about that one. Like I'm like a King Kong in a way that I'm so giant and I'm stealing literally. Is that a reference to King Kong potentially? And like the line, I'm a new boiler in your dad's house. It's kind of relatable. I don't know how to take that line, but boiler, like boiling point, boiling water, getting hot. I'm like he's boiling. I am not sure. Okay, so there's a coffin. I guess the child is basically G-Dragon. And it's interesting because you have the red glove on the child, you have the red spot, which is like death of G-Dragon in a way, and there's a coffin. And there's like the ladies in red as well. So like red basically like symbolizes sacrifice or symbolizes death in a way, symbolizes the heart in some way, I guess. That was such a cool transition. That was such a cool, holy shit. It went from like the hole in his heart into the hole in that booth, and then the flashing light back into the hole. It makes me think of like those people in the shadows are like everything that tried to kill him in a way, as he's talking about, if I make a song about you, you're an immature, and if I make a song about you, you'll quit your whole company. You're an amateur, you'll never know fame. He's talking some shit here, and I love that transition. And like just based on the red glove on the child and like the red, white, and black scheme, I'm guessing that's the same person. The way he's shaking the ground with that wrecking ball is so cool. Whoa, hold up. There was an explanation that went by really quick. By the way, shout out to Dorian Gray for this incredible lyric video. Hong Gil-dong is the main character of a Korean classic novel who has the magical ability to travel large distances in a short time. Okay, so that's pretty cool. And if time is money, I'm so poor. It's ironic, isn't it? Like you would think that he is so rich because of his, his fame and his status, but he's so fucking busy. If time is actually money, then I am the poorest motherfucker you've ever met. While you, who shit on me and talk all kinds of crap about me, you have nothing but time, but you claim to be poor because I somehow hold you down, or you blame me for some shit, or whatever the case is. As he's talking to someone, apparently, like, you'll never know fame, and if I made a song about you, you'll quit your company. It's like the contrast is like, in reality, you're the one who should be grateful for all the time that you have, but instead you talk shit about me, or something along those lines, if that makes any sense. Like everything's boiling. Like that's his mind, maybe. Overflow and boiling. Oh my god. Holy shit. Oh my god. That was interesting. Like, this makes me think of like see no evil, speak no evil in a way. because in one hand he's blindfolded, in another way he's masked up, but you can see his eyes, almost like he's some sort of like a vigilante, but in the same breath he's like blind. That was really, really cool. But damn, like the lyrics are so I am so fresh, so clean. I compete with the laundry. Like, you don't need Tide Pods, you need G-Dragon. My phone keeps on barking like that dog next door. That was nice. My phone keeps ringing like a newborn child. Damn. Okay. And like, I love the fact that he's holding his head as like all these pots are boiling like crazy and everything is overflowing. So it's almost like his mind, in a way. Which I thought was really cool, and like the reference to the character that travels distances in a short time, as he's like, my 1 year basically equates to a couple of days for you, or something along those lines. Like, I don't have the time to breathe, basically. Like, the vibe is insane. Oh, there was like that wrecking ball on top of him. Holy shit, that is so fucking cool. And like the building is destroyed as well. Like, it's so interesting. Like, he's creating like this coup d'etat and like overthrowing the industry, but not before it almost wrecked him, quite literally. The way the fame has been destructive to him, much like that wrecking ball. Oh, and like the inverted, it's like giving Two-Face kind of vibes in a way, or multiple personalities, as holy shit. Oh. Oh, holy shit. Oh my god, that's basically like the media asking questions blindly. Like the blind leading the blind, which is the industry, or which is the media. Like, with his like shit that he's been through now that he came back, and everything that he's kind of like going away from the drama. I also like the line 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm a Pac-Man who eats up the MCs. Like MC Countdown, but also MCs as like all these individuals, but also Pac-Man like the reference to the video game, but also in a way Pac-Man like the boxer, like Manny Pacquiao. Pac-Man, you know, I'm knocking all these fools out, basically. That's like quite the most awesome representation of like the media just asking nonsensical questions without verifying anything, without actually doing due diligence, no nuance, no nothing, just blinded, just running off of whatever they can to get more views and more attention to them, and so potentially destroying people's lives. According to the article that I mentioned in the intro, which ironically I'm using quite a bit in this one, the crows are the representation of the media. Him being in that position, basically, they made him, positioned him in a death-like pose, but he's looking straight at the camera. He feels as if he's like one of those crows. The crows are the reporters, and also him looking at the camera while being quote-unquote dead is basically the representation of him being conscious of the fact that the media just plays with him like a fucking toy, and they pose him and push him into whatever direction they need to because they're blindfolded. They don't care about what G-Dragon himself is going to say. They more so care about how it's going to be portrayed and how much more attention it's going to give, without caring about the fact that they could literally kill someone, as we've seen media just in general kind of like do, in the way, you know, some can drive artists to the brink of death. So it's like, you are doing this to me. Him wearing that crow mask, in a way, from what I understand from the article, is indicative of the fact that he kind of like played a role in this. So he's not necessarily like a pure victim of the circumstances, which is like the media, but maybe he's also complicit by his silence. Like, if you don't fight it, it's just gonna get it's going to get worse. If you don't fight for yourself, then who else is going to fight for you? So maybe that's why he's wearing that crow's mask and he's looking at the camera directly like, I know what you're doing to, you're killing me while I am still, like, I'm still conscious as you're pounding me to a fucking bloody pulp. That's kind of like the vibe that I'm getting from this. And again, shout out, I guess I need to give a shout out to a person on Tumblr, My Bias is Quiet, who have a whole music video analysis, and you know, I'm definitely use their help a little bit, especially in this crow shot. So that was really, really cool. And then the white masks that start to bleed with black was, holy shit, symbolic as fuck. God damn. Oh, damn. Damn. Oh. Holy shit. Holy fuck. So it was G-Dragon too, the first man? Oh my god. Holy shit. That looks like something from 300. Holy shit. Oh, ow. Oh my god. Oh. Holy shit. Holy fuck. This revolution was just televised. Holy shit. The red color, whether it's the red glove, that was like a fist, like an act of fighting back and being inspired almost like by yourself, because it's almost like the grave was G-Dragon, but it's more so like a metaphorical death in a way. The masks that turned into black tears basically, or like blood, or a substance of kind that represents like falling into the darkness and what you have driven me into, and you turn me into everything that I never wanted to become. And it's almost kind of like, in a way, he hit that rock bottom. That's kind of like the representation of him falling completely, quite literally, into the darkness. And then being that man in the beginning of the music video who turned out to be G-Dragon, who was no longer going to be put down by the industry or by the media that constantly portrays him in the worst possible light, that never gives him any charitability, any nuance. Everything he does is the absolute fucking worst, and he like should be like, if you were to listen to the media, it feels as if like he's the worst person on the face of the earth, and he is kind of like tired of it. And it's not until we lose everything that we are free. It's not until we lose everything that we are free to do anything or something like that. Tearing, like literally kind of like shedding the skin, tearing the old skin away, as he is no longer going to feel like he's persecuted by the media or by the industry, and he's fighting back from the underground with that wrecking ball, which was wrecking him in the beginning, in the middle portion of the music video, where we saw him on the throne and in that kitchen, and the building was destroyed, and there was like a split second of that wrecking ball. He used that wrecking ball to create the coup d'etat from the underground, creating ripples through the industry, basically. And he turned into that man that felt like he lost everything. And instead of praying for something good to happen, he acted on his own accord. And he threw that first stone to basically let the industry and the media know that he is not going to take it anymore. And then like the red mask and the red outfit, the red flag, and like the revolution, and like the red aesthetic throughout the music video, whether it's the glove or it's the outfits on the ladies who were also blindfolded as well, and like the headpieces on the other ladies were in that scene with the tree. Like everybody is fucking blinded or being led by the blind, and he's the only one that actually has his eyes uncovered, which I thought was really, really cool too, because in one shot G-Dragon literally has his eyes blindfolded as well. So yeah, this was fucking incredible. And it feels like that statue with the half a face is like his statue. It feels like he is no longer going to let his name be tarnished or something, and he's throwing that first stone, which is creating the explosion and letting him go for that coup d'etat. And maybe after that, I guess now is the coup de grace in a way. But I can see why so many people wanted us to do a reaction to coup d'etat, and I'm really sorry if I was talking way too much throughout the entire reaction, but it's just like, I'm conscious of it. I like doing it, to be honest, because if something intrigues me enough and interests me enough, I'm going to pause like crazy. And especially with some of these visuals, I didn't want to miss out on too much. I still am very sure that I missed a ton, but for what it was, I was fucking blown away by what I saw and what I heard. The song itself is an anthem, basically. It was incredible. This was fucking fantastic. G-Dragon's the fucking man. Like I don't know what to say that hasn't been said about him before. Yeah, this was incredible. Let's jump into now Falling Over by the song. Very excited about that one because this is going to be our first time reacting to a solo music video from the song. Let's go. Oh shit. Cinematography is really nice. Oh. Holy shit. What? Holy shit, that was a sniper rifle, right? Holy shit. He was bloody in the beginning though. Wait. Now I'm sure I'm gonna eat my words right now because it looks like he's about to kill somebody, but like the falling slowly, it's like he's like a hired hitman who is supposed to kill someone. He maybe even was supposed to kill her, but in the end she killed him because the kill is metaphorical. The kill is falling in love, and he was the one who got shot, which is why he was bloody in the intro. So like she's the one who sniped his heart as he slowly fell in love with her. But I think I'm gonna eat my words in about 2 seconds because he literally puts up a gun on someone. Holy shit. And like him like doing the listening, at first I thought he was like going through a sea of memories, but it's like literally he's kind of like doing like recording, like part of the hitman operation. But it's a really cool and clever way to intertwine love with literally sniping someone's heart. Literally and figuratively. Nice. Whoa. She is gorgeous. He's very nice as well. Oh. Yeah, because those are memories. Oh, damn. It's all empty. She going to shoot him? She was a killer all along. Oh my god. Holy shit. Oh my god. She literally sniped his heart. Oh my lord. What a beautiful music video. Holy shit. Wait, what in the U TV show was he was like behind like this wall? Holy shit. Like, either this is like a gorgeous metaphor to being captive to your emotions, that he couldn't pull the trigger because he fell for her. She also fell for him, but she, despite her very slight hesitation, like you could see the little bit of twitch on her eyes, in her eyes, like she feels remorse, but that's the job or something. It's like they were going after each other, but she was kind of like undercover or something like that, and he was supposed to kill her, and she already knew that he was a killer that was assigned to kill her, so she was the one who killed him, and by doing so also snipe his heart, literally and metaphorically and figuratively, as they both fell in love with each other. And it's like this love was not meant to be, even though they had their wonderful moments. Also, like the same moments behind that glass that at times looks like so beautiful and like positive. Then we see like the bigger picture, the full context is like they're prisoners, or him is a prisoner, and them fighting basically and later he pulls the gun on her. Like he needed to kill her, but he couldn't pull the trigger because he fell for her, and that what got him dead. Like I legitimately thought that maybe I was wrong and she wasn't going to snipe him. I thought that maybe like he's gonna sacrifice himself for her, and that's why kind of like he fell for her, and because of that his job got compromised and he was shot by someone else. And I thought that she was gonna be there crying for him as he's dying, and it's like both of us fell slowly for each other. But I kind of like was hoping that it was not gonna be her that shoots him, because they had some really nice chemistry together. But holy shit, that was such a beautiful music video. Like holy shit. The cinematography was gorgeous, and like the song's voice, I was not expecting this kind of a song, honestly. Like it is so incredibly cinematic. This is definitely, I can see it in a K-drama. This whole thing looks like a K-drama. If you told me that this was an actual show that has like 12 episodes on Netflix, I would be like, tell me the name of it and I'll watch it. But this was incredible. The amazing thing is like the little nuance in his acting. As he hears her coming, he smiles actually. Like he thought that she was coming back to him, and they can go through this and maybe like she was on a job, he was on a job, and they were both able to quit the job together and go together to the sunset or something. And then as he's realizing that she's holding a gun and she's not going to quit her life or something like that, like literally his love for her cost him his life. That was so fucking powerful. It was amazing. I'm not sure what that letter was. Maybe the letter was basically telling her that he's not going to do anything to her, because she's wearing that same jacket that she later comes into the room and shoots him. So it's like maybe he wanted to go away with her and she didn't. There's like slight remorse on her face, but obviously he was way more in love with her than she was with him, maybe. Like I'm not too sure, but holy shit, this was incredible. I'm blown away. Like goddamn, like the song itself, the song did a phenomenal job. I'm absolutely in love with his voice. I said that already, and I'm in love with his personality from watching what I've watched on Zip the Song. Like I'm absolutely crushing on him. But goddamn, this song was gorgeous. It was definitely not what I expected it to be. And then seeing that first visual of like that bloody shirt, I was like, okay, this is going to be an interesting ride. And they took me on a roller coaster. They took me on like a 16 episode K-drama in 4 minutes and 12 seconds. And that is quite the amazing thing, honestly. So I'm blown away by this one. I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. If you did, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel. Sorry, if you're new, check out the rest of my Big Bang reactions in the playlist somewhere up there or in the description down below, and check out some of my exclusive reactions to Big Bang over at Patreon, and I'll catch you all in the next one. See ya.